Ladies and gentlemen, what's good? What's good? It's yours truly, Dave, the DJ, and we are back. Welcome to the Grown and Saved Collective. And y'all know the deal, man. Every month we try to bring you the most interesting, the most intriguing, the most influential and insane individuals all around the town. And today is no different. I'm sitting here with my homie, the man, the myth, the legend, the legendary Sergio Lopez of the AutoSuite. What's going on, homie?
Man, I'm good. I'm blessed. I can't complain. What about yourself?
Bro, you too smooth for me, dog. So smooth, man. I'm trying to be like you.
It came with the territory.
It came with the territory. No, I can't wait to learn all about that territory, though, man.
Most definitely.
But before we get started and talk about like why we're here in this hot garage with these amazing vehicles that I plan on taking pictures with and acting like they're mine, and then leaving in my Dodge minivan. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, if it works, it works.
Yeah, but before we get into all that, man, tell us a little bit about yourself, man, and why we're here.
Basically, you know, my name is Sergio Lopez. I'm from Houston, North Side to be exact.
We're gonna forgive you for that one. But it's all good.
You know, North Side, the best side. You know how it go. You know how it go. Only hard hitters come out of there.
Ooh,
nah, we ain't gonna say too much though. We ain't gonna say too much. But you know, born and raised out here, just another kid from the streets, and you know, at the end of the day, just trying to make something out of nothing.
It clearly looks like you've already made something out of nothing.
I appreciate that.
And that's why we're here, man. We really want to dive deep into the secrets of, you know, how you pulled yourself out of the mud and arrived at this place of success, especially the AutoSuite. Yeah. And like that has been a staple here in the city. But tell us a little bit about the AutoSuite, what it is, and then
well, the AutoSuite came about. It was first called the AutoFlex, you know, and first it came with me renting vehicles myself, and I wanted to create a lifestyle that, you know, I can get paid from, to be honest with you. You know, I was tired of the outsiders raping me, you know. Man. So when I got into it, I didn't really know nothing, to be honest with you. I got into it as a silent investor, and that didn't work out too well. And so I had to step out, you know, on faith and kind of put the motions together to be able to create something that I ain't know nothing about. So basically I took all the employees, I got a shop on Star Lane, and I threw up the AutoFlex sign, and I said, let's rock and roll. You know what I'm saying? So when it went from that, you know, I had to learn the insides out of the vehicle. I had to learn how to create a platform for the vehicles as far as getting the customers in, what the customers want for their vehicles. You know, I had to learn how to design the vehicles. I had to learn who to get over here, who to get over there. So it's been a long time coming, I say, bro.
How long would you say that learning curve was, man? Because it sounded like there was some bumps along the way.
Man, for me, to be real with you, for me, I was self-taught, you know, for a long time. So for me, it took a long time. It took 4 to 5 years, to be honest with you, and transitioning from where I came from in the streets. It's a different mind frame when coming on a different entrepreneur business level. I had to bump my head a lot. I had to really figure things out on the back end.
No, I feel you, man. I come from a similar background from the streets, and you know, some things that I'm not quite so proud of. Yeah. And learned some lessons along the way. But one of the biggest things, I always thought that entrepreneurship was the goal. Yeah. And I came into owning businesses with like a street mentality in terms of just because I was an entrepreneur didn't necessarily make me an owner. Right? Like, I mean, I owned a job, right? I owned a job, but I was never able to quite able to pull myself away from it to where it was making money on its own. But tell me a little bit about that, man. Some of the steps that you're taking to you know, create this legacy, man.
I mean, you really got to divide both of them. Coming in with that street mentality of understanding, you know, how things go out there and how things go in here is totally different, you know, and that was the adaptation I had to really grasp and really get control of and have an understanding, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, it's just different rules. It's different boundaries.
You can't just run up on nobody, man, and be like, you know what I'm saying?
Like, man, it took me just to even have to understand customer service, one-on-one on that, you get what I'm saying? So me building that, it kind of, you know, stripped a lot from me, but I also gained a lot. So, you know, it took a lot of my pride away. It took a lot of my ego away. It took a lot of things I had to do instead of the things I didn't have to do. You know what I'm saying? So it leveled me, it humbled me, you know what I'm saying, to even, you know, have the mind frame of saying, okay, you know, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. Okay. Hold on. Say that one more time.
Yeah, it was just on the level of just saying, I'm sorry.
Now, how many times do you, because you're a family man, you're a husband, you're a dad, I think you have, what, 4 kids?
Yeah, 4 kids.
You know, how many times do you have to say, I'm sorry at the crib?
Man, I'm going to be real with you, man. If you want to know something, if I can tell you one thing, happy wife, happy life. That's the God honest truth, man. I done said sorry too many times.
Yeah, man.
You know? But at the end of the day, I think that's a game, you know, because a man that can admit that he's wrong is always a man that can stand on his feet. You get what I'm saying?
And I can see how that transpires into business too, like when dealing with customers.
Oh man, big time.
You know,
you got to think about it. You're on the back end. You ain't saying sorry. You know what I'm saying? You ain't saying my bad. You saying, you know, okay, we worry about that later. You know what I'm saying? This time you got somebody in your face saying, hey, I'm doing this, and I'm giving you my money for a service that I deserve. So you have to.
And you ain't dealing with no chump change.
No, you're not dealing with chump change.
Like you were just telling me about a deal earlier, some claims, and you ain't got to disclose all that. But you dealing with some high dollar, with high dollars comes high expectations, bro.
Most definitely, and your customer service got to be at its hot, like got to be at that peak of understanding that customer comes first. You get what I'm saying? I came from the understanding, you know, word of mouth. You know what I'm saying? Actually being in front of that person, actually talking to them, actually telling them, hey, this is what I can offer you. You know, I know times have changed, but that's the era I came from. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't the internet, it wasn't the advertisement, it wasn't big TVs, YouTube commercials and things like that. You know, it was actually sitting in front of someone and making a deal. You know,
shaking a hand
before
pen even touched paper.
Exactly.
And that probably meant more than the ink even touching the paper.
Yeah, it's the word. You know?
Well, tell me this though, what actually is the AutoSuite? Like, what is the heartbeat? What are some of the services you guys do?
AutoSuite. The AutoSuite is real simple. It's it's an establishment where you can get everything done, from interior exchange, from wrapping your car, from wide body kits, from lift kits. I mean, when it comes to custom, we are custom.
We are custom. Like that needs to be like on a shirt somewhere.
Oh, facts. We already. Let me note that down.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can take that one for free, bro. You can take that one for free. Now we are custom, man. What are some of the dopest cars that you yourself have worked on? I mean, or do you even get enamored by cars anymore? Because like you're surrounded by so much. You know what I'm saying? Like
to be honest with you, my excitement I pull from the customers. You know what I'm saying? So as far as myself, you know, I'm always looking to bigger and better things. You know, so to answer that question, what car? I would say we did a transformation on a 2000, and it was 2 of them. We did a 2002 G-Wagon, and we made it into like a 2018 G-Wagon, full Bravis kit. I mean, lift kit, wheels, tires, rim, interior. And also we did a 2000, that's when them Hellcats first dropped. And we was the first one to do a 2012, and we made it into the first 2015 Hellcat. Changed the lights, the whole front end, wide body kits, had custom 24-inch Forgiatos. I mean, you name it, it had it. So those two was I say was the top when it came to customizing.
You know, I was asked one time if I could be a vehicle, what would I be? And my answer was a G-Wagon for one reason. One, it's gritty enough and manly enough, right? But it still has that certain like sex appeal, that luxury. You know, Escobar, it's like the best of both worlds. So I'm gonna pose that same question to you, man. If you could be any vehicle on the planet, car, I don't care what it is, any vehicle, what would it be and why?
I mean, I would have to say a Rolls Royce Wave. Just on a simple fact that, you know, you have, you know, it's a 2-seater. But at the same time, it's big enough to fit people in the back. You know, you have the star lights. That's for the woman when she's sitting right next to you. You get what I'm saying? So it got too much pizzazz and too much character of a car. So,
I feel you. And for a husband and a father, having that room, but still being able to take care of wifey.
And still at the same time.
Come on.
Sense. You get what I'm saying?
Hey, I'm taking notes, bro. I'm taking notes. You, not only are you a father, entrepreneur, you know, husband, but you're also clearly a man of faith.
Oh, most definitely.
Tell me a little bit about that journey, man. What life was like before you encountered God. Maybe a little bit about the encounter itself, and what life is like now.
You know, that's been a big journey in my life, to be honest with you, just on the simple fact of my background and what I came out of. Yeah. So, you know, with that transition, I think I wouldn't be here if I didn't have that faith or that calling wasn't upon me, you know what I'm saying? And kind of, I wasn't, let me say this. Before I knew anything, when I got with my wife, and she was able to pray for me.
Come on.
And able to actually sit down, and like that woman used to write down prayers for me when I was out there, because she understood the potential I had in me before I even understood it. So when she's doing that, it was just an opening of God to kind of tap me on my shoulder, be like, hey, I got a bigger calling for you. Yeah. So where you at is not where I want you to go, but where you at, I'm gonna need that. So where you about to go, you can use that. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So one of the transition was, you know, my daughter was born, you know.
That'll do it for any man.
Yeah.
I still remember, my daughter's 12 now, and I still, it's something about those girls, dog. Like, look.
Both my daughters touch me in a different way, man. I tell people that all the time. You get a daughter, it's gonna do something to you. If it don't do something to you, man, check, get on your knees, do something. You get what I'm saying? Cause it gotta wake up something in you, you know what I'm saying? With them girls, man. And like, I had my second daughter, and at that time, you know, I was battling with a lot of things, and my wife, I remember that because she would constantly pray for me every day, bro. We even had a fight, you know, going into it. Basically, she was telling me, like, you know, you always gotta understand what you're doing it for, or understand what's important when you leave that house.
Yeah.
And so one time I was just waking up, and I had this dream, man, and I remember like yesterday, and it was just a dream of understanding that it's like when I woke up, it was like I was surrounded by all the bad things. You get what I'm saying? And it felt so real for me. Kind of, I woke up in that feeling. And the crazy part about it, that day I woke up, I didn't never want to go back.
Come on.
I didn't never want to go back. It was actually like off of me. And I've been doing this for since I remember, man. To be real with you, I can't remember a time I wasn't doing what man, I've been on the streets for a long time.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like my background come from that. You know what I'm saying? So it was embedded in me. You know what I'm saying?
You almost didn't have no choice.
Yeah, I was not sworn in it, but I was born in it. It's a big difference. You know what I'm saying? Big difference. You know what I'm saying? So like, for that to be uplifted off of me, just based on my wife praying for me, man, it was a blessing, man, because I really could see the steps, or my next steps, more clear than I ever seen before. Yeah.
That's what, well, how has that, like that faith, and your belief in God, you know, you're reading your word, how has that impacted like your business decisions, like the way you operate? Because a lot of people see it as two separate entities, right? They're like, all right, I'm gonna go to church over here, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna hold it down in the business world, and that's why we see a lot of corruption, greed, and type of stuff like that. But you clearly operate a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? Like, definitely. So how does your faith impact and influence the way you do business, bro?
First thing, we have a rule where, you know, in my business, it's honesty over everything. You get what I'm saying? So you have to lead with truth. In them streets, you have to be a certain type of guy to even, you know, adapt to the type of wolves you're dealing with. You get what I'm saying? So for me to be taught, you know, to be able to be upfront with people and to be truthful with people, expand my clients.
You leave yourself, in the streets, you leave yourself vulnerable.
You can't be truthful.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? How can I be truthful to you over here when I don't know if you're gonna meet me over there? You get what I'm saying? So it's a line between that. What can I do and how can I do it, or why I'm gonna do it, you know? But on the back end, you know, you have an establishment where all you're doing is telling the truth. So what that brings is, that brings loyal customers.
Come on.
That brings great reviews.
Ooh.
That brings a great service that money can't buy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So,
look, I'm gonna be real with you. We have a wedding business. We've talked about this numerous times, like in some of our back end conversations. And during COVID, during Harvey, during some of the big disasters that we faced here in the city and across the nation, some of the things that have kept us alive has been our dedication to our customers. Okay. Like, in those loyal ones who either refer and refer and refer and refer. One of my favorite clients was a couple obviously, but they were, I had already done 4 of their siblings' weddings. And so when they got ready to get married, they were like, "There's no way we're not using him."
It's
a family thing.
It comes with the territory.
You know,
and I tell people, once you AutoSuite, you AutoSuite family.
Come on.
So, and they understand that because that's what we give them.
Yeah.
You know, but that comes from, you know, getting that from the word. You get what I'm saying? Because you won't know that unless you actually dig deep and read that and find that out, where, you know, you have to place that honesty. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it speaks of that. I don't want to get too deep. I don't want to turn
you get as deep as that, bro.
No, I don't want to turn no preaching nothing like that. But it speaks of that, man. You have to lead with that, you know?
Yeah, man. Don't run from that calling, bro.
Yeah,
like, hey, we dealing with Pastor Sergio Lopez today.
No,
coming to you.
Not at all, man.
We're going to have church in the warehouse. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man. That's with the choir. Nah.
You feel me, right? The choir of witnesses behind us. Nah, bro. I really appreciate it, man. Where are you getting your clients from, though? Like real talk. Are you, if we were to do a deep dive of your business, are they mostly coming? Obviously, you told us word of mouth. What are some of the other ways that you're attracting new business, you know, into? Because we got a lot of entrepreneurs who tune in and, you know, are looking for some of those nuggets. Like, man, how can I get the phones to ring? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think, you know, first thing first, you know, you got to have a Google account. You know, you have to have something where, you know, you have to have a platform where they can leave reviews, because nowadays everything is on the internet. So if they can't pull you up, or they can't see what you have done, most of the time people is not gonna stop by.
And I think seeing is a key word, because y'all have some really, really sexy content.
Exactly.
Like, when I come to the site, the IG page.
I appreciate that too, bro. I appreciate that.
Look,
I appreciate that.
I'm just saying, I'm like, man, I want to be AutoSuite. Like, even my van, like, can I take my Chrysler Town and Country?
That's
and
the good
like
thing about AutoSuite.
the dad
you can
van,
take a
like,
van, a cab, you can take a two-door coupe or a Cadillac, you can take whatever. We gonna put that spin
Look,
on
bro, because I love my van. My wife teases me. Everybody out there, they think that I've had like Navigators and Escalades and a couple of Impalas, but no, I will not trade in my van.
Yeah,
I'm not trading.
That's what I like about you, Dave. Like you stay true to yourself. You get what I'm saying? And most people don't know how to do that.
Nah, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So that's real. I respect that.
Look, the dad van is definitely not going anywhere.
Hey, man.
I gotta know something, man, because this is me. This is me. I don't know about anybody else out there, but this is me. As a family man myself, I got 5, you got 4 kids. All right. You clearly work out. Like, there's no secret, right? We can all see it. I do a little something. Like, too smooth, dog. You work out, family man, multiple businesses. Bro, how the heck do you do it all?
You know, to be real with you, man, you gotta have a good corner. You gotta have a good, you know, other half. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the point. You can't do it all. You gotta have a great foundation where I feel like, you know, that's putting God first. Ultimately, then, you know, your wife is your backbone. Without her, you know, I can't just be sitting here taking no credit for it. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta have that. It's planning, it's foundation, it's writing your goals
Here's a man who finds a wife finds a good thing.
Hey, amen to that, brother. But like, you know, those are the things that's gonna take, you know, any guy further in life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember I used to have that mentality as a hustler. I wake up and whatever in front of me, I'm gonna tackle it, right? But then I came to have an understanding of, you know, less action, you know, requires more thinking. So you get what I'm saying? So you got to understand.
Hold on. You got to say that. You really got to say that one more time.
Okay. I'm just saying like that. Less action requires more thinking. So when you have more thinking, then you can control the situation. You get what I'm saying? So remember the thing I had posted on Instagram, you know, you're not really making money until you're making money not being there. So that's the whole goal. You know, everybody want to make money, but, you know, it requires a lot of sacrifice. You know, you're not seeing your wife, your kids, and I refuse to make them sacrifices. So I have to cut all that off and say, okay, how can I take this serious? Because I don't want to work all day long and not be at my son's football game. I refuse not to. So how can I make that happen? The only way to make that happen is stop playing around. Start planning, start thinking more, start taking your life serious, start taking out all that negativity and start creating a platform where you actually pushing, man. You're actually waking up and you saying, okay, I scratched this out, I scratched this out, I scratched this out. What's the next?
So what I'm hearing is you're not letting like your to-do list control you. You're controlling your to-do list.
You got to beat it.
Yeah.
And that's the whole thing. It's not waking up just writing anything down. You waking up and writing the things down that you're going to actually do. People, I see so many people writing things down and then they'll put
it's a dream list. It's a dream to-do list. It's a dream list. Like
I don't write dream lists, brother. I that right there I would never do. You get what I'm saying? Just because I feel like anything you think of, you can accomplish. It just takes hard work and dedication.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Man, this is another thing that I really wanted to know, man. There's a lot of things I want to know, but I know we're limited on time.
Yeah, most definitely.
You know, it seems like you have it all, right? Beautiful wife, beautiful family, you know, successful businesses, you know what I'm saying? Like, what motivates you to keep going after more? Right, like how do you avoid complacency? Like, all right, yeah, cool, I'm cool with the roles, and you know what I'm saying? Like,
because
but
to be real with you, I'm still working. You get what I'm saying? Like, until my money is working and I'm not, you know, then I'm not gonna stop. You get what I'm saying? Because I still feel like I'm working. You know what I'm saying? The whole goal is to get out of it. You know what I'm saying? Just like the streets, the whole goal is to get out of it. And so if I accomplish the streets and I got out of that, then I gotta accomplish this. Maybe not be tomorrow. It may not be next year, but I'm not gonna stop working until my money start working.
Ooh.
You get what I'm saying?
No,
So,
I get what you're saying. I'm trying to stop working too.
Yeah,
I don't know about
man. We got kids. Listen. At the end of the day, you gotta understand. You gotta sow them seeds in your kids. You know what I'm saying? Because they are the next. So if I'm busy working and they busy on the games, then when I'm coming back home, who I'm gonna leave my business to? Who I'm gonna leave this to? Who I'm gonna leave this to? It's about creating a empire.
Or if I'm gonna have anything at all to leave behind. Like some people, like,
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
and that's another thing. What I try to tell a lot of people in this business, you know, that they feel like, you know, because I got the Rolls Royce, or if they got the Lambo truck, or you got so many people that got foreign cars, but you got so many people that don't got life insurance. The simplest thing to get in life. You know, life insurance, if you healthy, that's only $59 a month.
Yeah.
You got to understand, like, these are the things that's holding us back. You know, these are the things that's putting us in these traps where now we in debt. Our mother being dead, our fathers being dead, our wives being dead.
Because it looks dope in pictures, right? When you post it here, post it there. But are you truly leaving behind a legacy? Or are you leaving behind like a laundry list of debt, right?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
If
somebody had to clean up your mess after you leave.
Exactly. If something was to happen to me tomorrow, man, my family's gonna be taken care of well. You get what I'm saying?
Come on.
I can't lead I can't be on this earth being a man, but I can't lead this earth still. I gotta be
Where you think you got that mentality from?
To be real with you, I think it has to come a lot from the Bible, bro. I'm a different dude now, you know what I'm saying? Because it has these different steps in that Bible that actually tells you what to do, you know what I'm saying? Even when it comes down to the smallest thing as foundation to leave behind to your family, not to owe this person. If you do owe this person, pay this person. Just morals, responsibility. It has all that lined out.
So you ain't get that from the North Side?
Yeah, North Side. I'm gonna tell you, on the North Side, what I got from the North Side is this. The crazy part about it, the North Side, I'ma always have this here from the North Side.
Come on,
and that's surviving anything, man. North Side is gonna bring everything your way. If you can survive the North Side, you can survive any side.
Yeah,
and that's the God honest truth, man.
I'm here for. I give you that, man. I give you that. You
know what they do when they go to that North Side, man. They nah.
You know,
that's another story. No, we're gonna go there. That's another story there.
Man, what has been? I'm gonna wrap this up real soon. What has been one of the, like, it could be multiple things, man. It doesn't have to be one thing. One of the biggest challenges you've ever faced, whether in business or life. Okay. And how'd you overcome it?
In business, it would be what I recently told you would be less action and more thinking. You know, just trying to take away the hustle in me and create the entrepreneur in me, the businessman. Yeah, and that would be my. You know, I'm just.
It's hard to let go, bro.
Oh,
like I mean, your business is your baby.
Yeah, exactly.
And you have a clear vision
on how you want it.
Yeah.
You know, but at the end of the day, a man once told me that, you know, you're only you. And when you really understand that you're only you, then you only can be good at being you. You know what I'm saying? So if I need a cameraman, I can't be a cameraman. If I need a guy to drive the cars, I need a guy to drive the car. If I need this, I need that. So the whole object, get the people that's good at what they do.
Come on.
You know? and I want to be I want to be more of a director than a doer. You get what I'm saying? So let me direct behind the scenes and create something beautiful. You know what I'm saying? That's my passion.
Oh, I feel it. And you clearly are doing a very, very good job at it, man.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
I see nothing but more and more success for you guys on the horizon. With that being said, like, what is next? I mean, you clearly dominated everything you touch, bro. Like, what is next, dog?
Next, you know, my wife got some big things going on. You know what I'm saying? I can't say too much on that just because, you know, it's a whole nother step in life that I'm gonna be facing. We doing some big development in real estate. You know what I'm saying? So
that'll definitely help you stop working.
Yeah, exactly. You know? And you know, we're actually making a step to, you know, moving towards the Cali side of things. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we got some big things coming. You know, we got some big things coming that require, you know, a lot of discipline. I would say that. You know?
Speaking of discipline, this is another thing. Again, being such a handsome, gorgeous couple, bro. Like. We could turn the cameras off if you want to, but I need to know, like, how are you dodging this temptation, bro? Because clearly, like, there's got to be like a line of like.
I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be real
like,
with
for all the fellas out there who's struggling right now.
I'm gonna tell you like this. My wife, like, I told my wife, she told me that the other day. She said, I see you. And she said, and I told her I see her. So you
right,
know,
like it go both ways.
Exactly. So when it comes to, and it's deeper. When she say I see you, when I say I see you, we understand that we see in the heart. You know what I'm saying? So when you see the heart, you tend to trust that person. Yeah. So when you trust that person, you gotta have an understanding that, you know, it's certain things that is required from that person at that certain time. So if she has this business meeting and there's another handsome fella that she got to talk to, right? And they are actually talking, it's communication at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, what's so good about us is that when it comes to work, we let work stay at work.
Come on.
So when it comes to us going home, we try to make that home. You know?
Man. Yeah. Work hard, play harder.
Work hard, play harder. You know what I'm saying?
That's right, man. I know that's right. Well, I got two more things for you, bro.
Go ahead.
And I'm gonna let you get back to running this multi-million-dollar enterprise. You know, so you again have children. I usually will ask people, man, like, okay, so what do you want your legacy to be, or what do you want people to say about you when you're gone? But scratch all that. Like, I want to know with kids, right? With kids. And maybe even potentially your wife. Okay. Like, if you only had one more thing that you could say to each and every one of your kids, like, I don't care what the situation is. Maybe you're going away, maybe you're on your deathbed. Who knows what it is? I hate to be morbid, right? But you only get one more thing to say. You can write it down. You can say it. What would you tell your kids in terms of this is the last thing I could say to give you before I leave?
I would say it'd be simple, man. It'd be I love you. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like that's something that they can hold on forever. I think love is everlasting, man. And once you give them that, it's like, and they feel that from me on my dying bed or I pass, they will always have that in the back of their head saying that he loved me. You know what I'm saying? So even it won't hit them then. It's gonna hit them down the line. Yeah, it's gonna stick with them. You know,
love conquers all.
Yeah, love conquers all. You know what I'm saying? Bro. So
I feel it. I feel it.
Yeah. Most definitely.
Nah, that's real, man. Well, I appreciate you for kicking it with us, man. Here, I'm just saying, I want to test drive one of the whips, but I also don't want to like run into nothing. So we gonna chill. So one last question, man. We ask everybody this that comes and kicks it with us. Okay. You know, with the Grown and Save movement that we got going on, I want to know, man, with a young brother as fly as yourself.
Thank you, brother.
What does Grown and Save mean to you?
Grown and Save me, I'm gonna split them up, right? Have a definition of both of them. Grown is growth, you know what I'm saying? I feel like when you grown, you have reached a standpoint in your life where it's growth only. You know what I'm saying? You're not doing the stuff you did last year. You're not doing the stuff that you did when you was a teen. It's just growth, you know. And Save is, you know, I'm gonna put it in Bible terms, man. You're giving your life up to a different purpose. You know what I'm saying? A better purpose.
Come on.
You know? So that's what that means for me.
I love it, man. Not the churchy answer. I see, that's what I was hoping for, man. I did not want the churchy answer. You know what I'm saying? I wanted the real deal, Holyfield. Yeah. Yo, bro, but I appreciate you inviting us into your home, into your garage, into your warehouse, man, and exposing your heart, inviting us into your life. I know I learned a whole lot, bro. Anything else you want to share with us before we bounce?
I mean, just basically, you know, I want to shout out my brother Rashad.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
He's, you know, he's on his, he was coming up with me. You get what I'm saying? This car business. And, just to see a young entrepreneur as himself, grow from just, him doing big moves out here. And, even though, he has a hell of a lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? He balanced it with hard work, dedication. He balanced it with discipline. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it just shows that anything you do in life, if you do it right, you always can bring somebody behind you or in front of you or side of you and push and pour into them in their career and what they do and what they make out as a living. You know what I'm saying?
So hold on. So what? Like I need to know, man. What's Rashad got going on?
So Rashad
that's so
got
special?
this. So,
is he in the? I know. I see him right over there, bro. Can you come kick it with us?
Come on, Rashad.
I know we ain't got no mic for you, dog. But tell me about Rashad. Man, Rashad, what you got going on, bro?
I'm gonna let him share that because I'm extremely proud of this dude. I must say. But go ahead, Rashad. Do your thing.
Man, pretty much. What was it, about 4 years ago?
Yeah, 4 years ago.
4 years ago, he told me he wanted to do his car thing with his body shop, and he knew I was just out here. I didn't know what I was doing, but I knew a lot of people. And he pretty much took me under his wing and just showed me how to monetize everything I already had in me.
I like that word, dog. That word monetize, that's my favorite word, bro.
Yeah, he just showed me, and he know I live a little crazy life right now, but he showed me like, Rashad, I know it's in you. Just come under my wing, and eventually, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you go do your thing. I'm gonna let you grow. But pretty much, now I'm still with him at the AutoSuite. We're still doing our body shop custom. I'm still there. I ain't going nowhere. I'm loyal. I ain't going nowhere.
Come on.
I ain't going nowhere. But now, just another way to get us another form of income. I started a luxury rental car thing. That's hot right now.
Come on. Tell him the name, Rashad.
Luxo.
Come on, Luxo Exotic.
He got over 20 high-end vehicles.
Lamborghini trucks.
That he the only person that got. If he tell you it's 1,500, he gonna have a basketball goal out there that if you shoot a shot, you may get it for 1,200 if you make it. So
we got a basketball court right here. I'm just saying, I'm trying to pull out.
But he definitely got his own style, man, and he's the #1 spot in Houston. Just bottom line, if you rocking with him, you rocking with me.
Exactly.
Look,
I'm out here.
Nah, man, I love it, man. Rashad, Sergio, man, you guys are the real deal, man.
I appreciate it, bro.
Listen, guys, Grown and Saved is going down. You need to get your car worked on. You need one of them luxury rentals. You already know where it's happening. We hope you guys learned something today, man, and we're blessed. Yes. My bro.
Always.
Yo, what we pulling off in, though?
We can do that Rolls Royce.
Hey, let's get it, dog. Hey, I'm just saying.
Let's roll out.
Look, I told y'all we was pulling off. I'm just saying. Sergio gave me the keys.
Hey, we gotta roll out.
It's about to go now.
You know that.
Y'all know I don't know nothing.
Hey, you good?
This is not the van. This is not the van.
Hey, this all yours.
I feel like I'm in a freaking airplane, dog. Like, well, hold on, what I gotta press?
So you gonna hit it from here? Hey, listen, don't worry, you gonna hit it here. You drive it.
All right, we drive. I'm just going forward. That's all I'm doing.